Hey everybody, welcome back to Richter Knives, episode number 28. And today we're going to talk about, on this Easter Sunday, we're going to talk about my bug out. Now, I told y'all that I was going to rebuild my bug out and do it on video. Well, I did. So, first, before we talk about that, let's get started. This is what's in my pocket. Now, you haven't seen this slip either. Oh my Lord, look how nice that is. I was gifted this by Jonathan, one of my friends, that he made the same style slip before, and it was a beaver slip, and y'all seen that work of art. He made this for me as well as a gift. You know, he didn't ask for anything. He just made it for me. You know, he's a very cool friend. We know each other for a long time. And I sit in his shop, and he's a leather worker, and I just picked his brain, talked to him. He showed me a lot of things. I learned a lot yesterday. I probably sit in his shop for 2 or 3 hours, it felt like. Maybe it wasn't that long. Maybe it was 5 minutes. No, it wasn't. It was quite a while. We got to sit and visit, and I loved it and enjoyed it. And I'm thankful for this slip. It looks pretty good with this 72 in stag. This is what I carried to church today, is this slip and this 72 in stag. And look at this gorgeous thing. It's got the teeners. See the blues and the oranges. She's pretty. Look at that clip point. Goodness. Anywho's, that's what I'm carrying today. And I'm hit the camera like 400 times. That's fine. So, and again, sorry about that, y'all. I got a wire in the way. So here's the thing with my bug out. I just made a video, 35 minutes long, put new scales on my bug out to get to the end, and something was wrong with the pivot. And I was sitting there playing with the pivot for 5 minutes and discovered I was using a T8 instead of a T6. No, sorry, a T8 instead of a T10. So I look like a complete goof for 5 full minutes on that video, and I didn't post it. But I will show you the bug out now that I have put them together. So this is, and pardon all the alcohol and stuff on this, but this is the RIPP's Garage green micarta scales on the bug out. And I put a lanyard on it, leather lanyard too. It's kind of stiff right now, but it'll look good when it gets done. Getting soft and usable and pliable. But look at this gorgeous thing. It breaks my heart that, oh yeah, it breaks my heart that strop shutty, that I could not use that video to show y'all, because it was actually a really good video and I was kind of proud of it. Until I looked like a goof for 5 minutes, I decided I'm not going to edit it out. I'm just going to make this video and show you the bug out. And I will, however, do a sharpening on this. So I'm going to go do a sharpening video right after I shut this video off. And I'll show you that sharpening video. But I just want to show you the end result. And I will say there was zero trouble with the whole entire thing, except for me at the end being a goof, not using the right size on my pivot when it's a T10, y'all. And I was sitting there using a T8, and it was spinning and spinning and spinning. I'm like, nothing's happening. It's the same. And I thought I'd done something wrong, but I didn't. It was actually fixed. There was really nothing wrong with it at all. I just looked dumb. So, like Forrest Gump's mama always said, you know what I'm saying? Stupid is as stupid does. But anyways, not only these scales, and they already started, the whole reason, let me get my thoughts straight. The whole reason I wanted to do this, because number one, the G10 scales that I had on it were patinaless. They were characterless. There was zero character on my bug out None. Barely even the pocket clip. Look at it. As like no character. Anywho, so the blade has no patina. It has no character. I mean, there's my name and, you know, this stuff, but just to show that I'm using it, to show what it's been through. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You knife guys know what I'm talking about. So these micarta scales are going to help me tremendously with that. Also got a micarta backspacer that matches really well. Look at that. Oh, and it's flush. Very nice. Got that on Etsy. I wish I could remember the shop, because I had this thing like, I think it was the next day or the day after. I feel like it was the next day, and it kind of blew my mind. It came way before the scales did. But I got the scales at RIPP's Garage, like I said. I put all new hardware on it. All this hardware is new, everything, except for the thumb stud, which matches everything. It's got that stainless look to it with all the hardware, just to match the stainless blade. And then what's going to patina is the scales and the lanyard. And I put this steel thing here to kind of patina up as well. So it'll start looking, you know, like I've used it after a while, and start gaining actual character. Love this bug out. And the story of this bug out, like I told y'all, I'd tell you before, I'll go ahead and tell it now. I was sitting one night at my laptop, and I was on the Benchmade website, and I was looking at their custom, you know, bug outs. And I was making, you know, my dream knife. I had made like 3 or 4 of them, and I had done the mini grip Tillian and something else. And I was on the bug out, and I was like, man, this is exactly how I want it. And I had it up on the screen. And I showed my wife. I was like, man, this is sweet. She's like, oh, yeah. How much is that? I said, oh, you don't even want to know. It's quite a bit. So I had my name on there. I had, you know, the scripture and the cross exactly like that in 20 CV. And I had all the stainless hardware and the gray G10 scales. And I went to the restroom, and I came back, and the cart said it was ordered. And I said, babe, oh my God, something happened. I did not push order on this. And she's like, I did. Happy birthday. And I was like, what? I was like, no, babe, that's way too much money. She's like, we just got a stimulus check. So she said, happy birthday. It's not something you had to earn at work. She said, I'll be glad for you to have it. And happy birthday, I love you. And so that's the story of my bug out. So something I would have never gotten unless my wife sneakily pushed, you know, buy in the cart. You know what I'm saying? She put it in the cart and bought it. And I was like, my dream knife, and from Benchmade. And I was like, whoa. And that's crazy to me. Anyhow, the G10 skills, I just got tired of them, and I messed up that screw in the barrel spacer. So in order to get rid of the barrel spacer, I got this back spacer, and I think that looks a ton better. This is a really good looking knife. And see, it's already starting to get some kind of something on it, oils or something. Oh yeah, I like it. The feel of it is kind of, it's hard to say, like the back side of leather, but hard. I don't know, but I like the feel of it, and it feels kind of grippy. You can hear it. And it just looks, oh man, I like the looks of it. Maybe you don't. I don't know. Maybe you ain't into this type of thing. I am. Love it. I will say, it's not quite as centered as it was. I'm going to have to play with that. But it's favoring that side a little bit. I'm going to have to play with it. So, there's my bug out. And hope y'all like it. I'm sorry that I didn't get the video that I wanted to. I'll get you a sharpening video on this, okay? So, This is my bug out. Richter, out.